In the early morning sky, just before sunrise, a bright light shoots across the heavens and heads to earth. Footsteps tramp across the undergrowth, purpose and determination in every step. Nearby, a presence is awakened by this intruder and advances rapidly towards them. Who they find surprises them. It is a small child. She carries a whirling ball of light which emits ethereal sound. The child is called Aria, and the ball of light is her song. It is made of starlight, as is she. The presence meets Aria head-on. This is the Murmurer, and he challenges Aria for being in his domain. Aria is not intimidated by this dark presence, although maybe she should be. She tells him that she seeks someone caught between worlds. Aria must deliver her song to them so that they can escape this earth and head to the stars. The Murmurer tells Aria this world is a dangerous place and that she should leave. But she's resolute and continues on her way. Moments later, an ethereal creature, Hester, appears before Aria. This is who Aria has come to find. But Aria's joy turns to distress as she finds that her song has already lost some of its power. If it fades completely, Hester's chance to reach the stars will disappear, as will Aria. But Hester has a plan. She tells Aria to seek out stories which make the heart sing. For in these stories lies the magic which drowns darkness and brings life. Why this story? Why now? And why am I the one to tell it? Aria Starlight is most of all a story of hope, but also of magic and joy. And maybe we haven't got enough of that in the world at the moment. We hear every day in the news awful decisions being made by powerful people who maybe only have their own interests at heart. And I think it's a worrying trend that we can feel increasingly powerless when those decisions are being made that affect us all. But I think as a screenwriter, one thing I can do is to tell stories that remind us that most people have empathy and compassion for each other. And as a parent, I also want my children and their children to feel that there is hope in this world. I like to sprinkle magic into my stories, and there is certainly magic in Aria Starlight, but it's also set in this world. So we're looking at very real issues and the reality of being human. I'm just using a bit of magical realism to do so. And the story is also layered because it's covering things that are not all revealed until later on in the film. The plan is for it to be an Academy short, so I think it's probably between 20 and 30 minutes long. I've got a very talented team of people thinking about the story and developing that as we go until we get the final screenplay, and then I'll know exactly how long it'll be. And the plan for this blog is that I'm going to keep on blogging all throughout the process of finishing that screenplay and doing every other aspect, getting into every other aspect of making the film itself. So we get into production or pre-production, the filming stage of it, post-production, and then onwards from there to distribution and to festivals and hopefully winning big awards, because it's very important to me that we have the highest production values. We are telling a magical story in a delightful way that should be visually wonderful and delightful, but also touching and poignant as well as funny to watch. So Yes, every stage of this is going to be blogged as we go, not just those marker points where we can say, okay, we achieved this, but we're going to get really into what we have to deal with. Writing, in a sense, is in one way is the easy bit, because you are only limited by what's in your head. But I'm still writing, thinking about, if you've got to film this, how are you going to do that? So what's possible? Being on set is more like, now get out of that, because I found in directing films that it's just constant problem solving. But that's also joyous, because there's enormous creativity in adapting to situations. So I love all that as well. So if you want to come along for the ride and watch these blogs as they develop and see how this project reveals itself, I nearly said unravels then, I don't want it to unravel, but as it rolls out, then you're very welcome to come along with us. But if you're a film professional and you would like to actually get involved, then please do get in touch, because I'm now needing to assemble the team who's going to make this film. So I am looking for professionals to be involved in this. And it's going to be a great ride. So please do get in touch and leave me a message, and we can have a conversation and take it from there. We will be raising finance, of course, so that we can afford to make this film. And we will be looking for great casting, a great team, and everyone will be valued on set and before and after that as well, because I think that collaboration is absolutely the key to the best film. So I hope you'll come along for the ride. I hope to see you here, and maybe I'll see you in person. Thanks.